So here's a little bit of a news broadcast for you to give you an idea for those of y'all who are not in the know.
In the wake of Donald Trump's historic win, there's a new movement sweeping America. Disappointed women are actually swearing off men.
There's no way I am letting any man near me.
Oh my God!
We know,
that's Gordito.
The great Gordito. Oh wow! You got Gorlock the Destroyer, and now you've got Grand Gordito.
Yep,
it's good times.
For the next few years,
they're saying no to dating, no to marriage, no to sex.
Celibacy, at least to me, isn't that hard.
I'm sorry, but is anyone looking at those fake ass lips that looks like a baboon's ass where her mouth used to be and believing that?
Not really. I mean,
I bet you could open an umbrella between her knees and not touch either one.
But here's the thing, gentlemen. Once you can like push away from the table of poon, and after a while you're like, it's not really a big deal anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a 7-year hiatus, and I went back at it, and it didn't really work out. And I'm good. It's been almost 3 years.
There you go.
It doesn't bother me anymore. I don't care.
Ugh, yeah, these chicks.
And no to having children.
Like so many other women in America who have been considering trying to get pregnant.
At 0 eggs per hour. Did you see that? You see her face when she smiles?
Mm-hmm.
I woke up today and said, nope, not anymore.
This woman is actually shaving her head in protest. It's being called the 4B movement, and women are taking to social media to
count the supermodels. 0.
Declaring their allegiance. The 4B movement was actually started by women in South Korea back in 2019 as part of their version of the Me Too movement. The number 4 refers to dating, marriage, sex, and children.
Okay.
I mean, it's essentially WGTOW.
Yeah.
If you want to put a label on it.
I'm not going to criticize them. I mean, they're doing the same thing we're doing. It's not a big deal.
Hey, I only have one comment. The cucumber isn't going to care if you're bald, honey.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Working harder than a cucumber at a women's prison.
Damn.
But what really blows my mind is that they're going to be withholding all of this from the men who would actually wife them up. So soy boys, who they already don't sleep with.
All right. Now
and as we all know, you can never, ever trust what a woman says.
Yes.
You have to look at her actions. And I've known way too many women in my life who...
I don't normally do this.
Like Stretchin' Gretchen, who took it in the pooper, or, who took like 48 different shots to the mouth all through high school. I'm a virgin.
Now, these are rumors, of course. But yes, you're correct.
There's all rumor control, of course.
But yeah.
But it's totally true.
I don't know. First of all,
I just said these women think they're going to pwn the conservatives by embracing conservative values.
Yeah. Okay. Well, who cares?
Wow.
Now, here's the thing about the 4B movement.
Ugh.
It's like big boobs, butt, bitches. That's the 4Bs.
Yeah.
And I really don't care. And neither should you, gentlemen. Focus on excellence. Focus on contentment. It'll go way farther than worrying about the poon.
Yeah.
Because in current year, that's an anchor that's going to pull you to your own destruction.
Yeah. My personal LGBTQ, lasagna, guns, beer, tits, and quiet.
Yeah. In America.
There you go. But instead we got the loose gay butt twerking queers.
In America. Because they added IA. I don't even know what that all stands for.
I don't give a shit. Intersex, asexual.
Whatever.
Either way, you're talking. If you're embracing this queer theory shit by your own logic, because every Trump supporter is a bigot and a racist by proxy, right? You're a Peter Puffer and a kid diddler.
Well, the whole
own logic.
Trans thing was cooked up by a dude who wanted to continue his grant money because he was a lazy bastard.
Yes. John Money.
Yeah, that's much it.
He's a human experimenting kid diddler.
Yeah, and he was trying to normalize kid diddling.
Yep.
And here we are,
And the subject
current
of his
year,
experiment offed himself. Shocker.
in current year, we have trans people grooming children in libraries and schools and even on military bases. Everyone involved in any of that crazy shit on a military base, as soon as Trump gets in command,
Bye-bye.
they need to be immediately ejected from the service. This is
Amen to
strictly
that.
my opinion.
Oh, I think it's. I'm sorry. As far as necessary expenditures through our federal government, I would say the military is definitely up there. But your Troon surgeries and all of your hormones and stuff, that is absolutely 1,000% on you. Either pay for it yourself or shut your trap.
And listen, don't you dare years later come to the VA and whine and complain for free benefits for something that you self-inflicted upon yourself.
Suck a dick.
Like if you're in the service and you shoot yourself in the foot and it's self-inflicted in your medical records, you are not going to get medical care for that in the future.
Hell no.
It's not going to happen.
Check this shit out, man. Trump's win is inspiring liberal women to remain chaste until they find men who align with their values and commit to them.
All right.
That's going to show us.
First of all, the downfall word in that sentence is commit.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't happen.
Good luck with that. Because liberal women mistakenly think that a Trump pregnancy means they won't be able to get abortions. They're making vows to not have sex with random men for 4 years until the next presidential election. Yeah, we'll see how long that takes. They're just going to keep it all behind closed doors like they always do. There we go.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid. Especially in Florida, because me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement. That's my next plan.
You don't have a plan. Your next plan should be Plan B.
Well, hang on. She's like 23, 24 years old.
She's an idiot. She's in the don't know shit category.
Yeah, most of the ladies that age don't know shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we talked about her last week. Woman who says she has an IQ of 130 will now stay dry and not sleep with men because Trump was elected. I mean, this woman's clearly been hosed out more than a trash can. So, she probably smells like one, too.
Well, she's put together quite well.
Well, I'm sure most of it has been injecting into her face. You know, she's going to have to spend a whole lot of a man's money for many, many years to.
That's a fucking dollar store Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I have 130 IQ. Okay, cool. You know, I know lots of guys who have something close to that. I mean, I was one of them before I got flipped.
The 4B movement. Don't stop posting. The 4B movement will just make them even more bitter and angry after they get no attention from men. And boy, do they love attention. Yes, they do.
Yes,
Let's listen to this one whine and complain.
I'm going to be honest. I was very blindsided by the results this morning. I've decided that cigarettes don't count today. And I honestly might go get a tattoo. But I also have decided that for the next 4 years, I am going to abstain from schmecks with men. And funny enough, I actually just broke up with...
She just said with men.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're going to be doing their donut dumping. Or whatever you want to call it. Donut bashing.
Bashing.
Yeah, the scissor kicking, donut bashing.
Hole humping. Clam kicking. Coochie cuddling. It's just pathetic. Oh, God. Most of them look like this.
I have decided that my personal revenge for this 2024 election fiasco is to be a menace to men on dating apps. I'm going to re-download probably just Tinder and Hinge and match up every single man.
I'm sorry, but I don't think anybody's matching with Peter Griffin over here.
Oh, shit.
You see, I'm gonna be a menace there on the dating apps. I'm gonna re-download Tinder and Grindr and all that stuff there, and I'm just gonna match with everybody and then sit there and wait. And I'm gonna take pictures of my food, and I'm gonna talk about how I'm living my best life. And then in 6 months, after I've gained 48 pounds, we'll see how it's going.
Have you ever been on a date with a woman that took pictures of her food?
No,
that
thank
happened
God.
to me twice.
I stopped dating before that became a thing.
That happened to me twice. And
Damn.
I was like, what the hell? And after I saw that, we finished eating, I paid the tab, and I never saw them again. That was it.
I love this. There's no country to run if the birth rates start decreasing. Start decreasing?
They already have been for quite some time.
You genocidal bitches can't stop nuking the fetuses when you have them. Kiss my ass. I'm not going to use that one. I think it's time for American women to participate in our own 4B movement. If men won't respect our bodies, they don't get access to our bodies.
I hope you don't get dinged for that 5 seconds.
No. It was only up there for 2 seconds.
All
You're fine. If it's under 7, you're good.
All right.
Another sobbing woman calls for all Kamala supporters to divorce their husbands or break up with their boyfriends for the 4B movement.
That's actually happening.
That's fine and dandy. You ladies do whatever you want to do. We're not going to tell you you're wrong. We're just going to laugh and point a finger. Because actually, we're going to point a knife hand at you because 1, you're stupid. 2, you're making yourselves really easy to single out. And you're eliminating yourselves from the gene pool. You honestly could not be doing us more of a favor.
Do you have any idea how limiting that is for them?
Yeah.
Because most women in the West, they're not going to actually commit or settle down to anyone they go out with in high school, even though they use the L word and they bang like monkeys. I got it.
And most of these chicks are already in the latter half of their 20s.
Correct.
So you take 4 years off, guess what?
You're done.
You're already halfway through your second fertility window.
If you're 25 and you're going to take 4 years off, you're already done with your first fertility window because it ends at 28.
Yep.
It goes from 16 to 28 and 28 to roughly 35, 36.
Yep.
And then after that, it's the third fertility window, and that one is expensive to use.
Yep. Yankee Watchdog in the chat with an all caps rage. They'll be back on the carousel in a month.
Yeah, you just got to play the music.
Yes. If you remember the video that we did in 2019 called I Tried to Give Up Men for a Month.
Oh, God.
Not only could she not do it, but prior to her deciding that she was going to have a man fast, no men wanted her for the prior 4 to 6 months.
Wow.
So it was already all for naught.
Uh-huh.
These ladies are reacting so emotionally to something that literally does not affect them. And all they're doing is revealing their mental illness for the world to see.
No, hang on. What, you're saying women are making emotional decisions? Is this something new? I've never heard of this before.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
I don't know. What do you think, Sarge? Do you think they're being emotional, or do you think this is totally logical?
Oh, no, there's no logic in it because, if they're looking for liberal guys, the liberal guy is going to steal their brother and suck his dick. Kind of like the story we heard earlier from Big Bad Wolf, but it won't be a sister doing it. It'll be a brother.
Yep.
So,
wow.
No, it's not realistic. Now, in the chat, Goat Sass said something, they'll find somebody who'll pump them for citizenship. I was kind of thinking a lot of these unescorted women now, they're going to be walking around, even with shaved heads, right? Like fucking Sinead O'Connor, that ugly cunt. Glad she's dead too. But a lot of these bitches with the shaved heads, some of these illegals will still hit some of that.
Oh, yeah.
So they're out there without a man to protect them. As ugly as they are, it could still be a green card or free pussy. So,
yeah. I mean, take a look at this one here, who obviously has a cold sore while she's recording this video here. Nice cold sore right here. The most logical thing that ever came out of this woman's mouth was a man's cum.
That is some UNICEF-looking pussy there.
Well,
nobody.
What does she have to say?
Touch her.
This is the one who's encouraging everyone to break up with their boyfriends and husbands.
Okay.
So this is a really sad day. Really sad day. Even for people who voted for Trump, they just don't know it yet.
Oh, my God.
Oh, sure. I've never seen people more excited.
We need to feel our feelings. As you can tell, probably by my face, I have spent much of the morning crying.
Oh, the cold sores give it away.
Last night. But one thing about me is I will take a minute to lay in it and cry because I need to do that for myself.
Yeah.
I don't even want to listen to it.
Yeah, don't finish it.
Nothing brings out the herpes like the derpies. I'm just going to say.
Wow.
Bad news bears.
Yeah, listen, I don't know what these women are thinking, man.
You know what they're thinking? They're thinking homicidal thoughts. It gets worse. They're not just talking about taking their waxworks off the table. Now they're talking about possibly murdering people.
With poison.
Leftoids are talking about making poison great again, and the videos are all over TikTok. You do know that this is not protected speech, right, ladies?
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, threatening murder is not.
I'm trying.
That's
who
not
is
protected
this?
speech.
Agua Tufa, whatever.
Yep.
Never gonna happen, sweetie. Your body, our choice.
Yeah. Now I will say this: Nick Fuentes was a fucking idiot when he put that out there to troll.
Oh.
Because as soon as it got out there, the media ran with it. These stupid bitches all ran with it. It was a dumb thing to say. And especially to a group of people who think that they believe in bodily autonomy, but wanted you to get fired or put into a death camp because you didn't want the coof vax, or you wouldn't wear the bitch mask or face diaper, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Like, these people do not believe in bodily autonomy. They believe in supporting the current thing. That's the bottom line. But Fuentes, yeah, that was stupid of you. Full out.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time somebody trolled and it blew up in their face.
Yep. See, there's the Aqua Tofana, which from what I understand is an odorless, undetectable poison. And now these women are going around saying that we need to be, putting this in men's drinks.
Where the hell does that come from?
Oh, the thing is, I'm not sure if these women realize just how stupid this is. One, because the NSA literally has access to everything that comes and goes from your phone, including your nudies.
Yes.
So just because the poison itself is not detectable doesn't mean that you, as one of the last people to be in the presence of a dead person, is not going to be a person of interest and possibly have their shit looked into. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, warrants exist.
In current year, poison is not as easy to get away with as it was back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, and it turns out, looks like Shadow Sonata says, plus this particular poison is detectable today.
Yes.
So it used to be undetectable. Okay, that's good to know. Liberal women are telling other liberal women to make a poison called Aqua Tofana, a poison concocted in the 1600s. A woman in Rome who sold the brew to women in order to poison their husbands. Over 600 victims were reportedly killed by it. The poison was believed to have been a mix of arsenic, lead, and belladonna. And yes, the last few videos in this compilation, which is up here, show women discussing how to use poison rings to kill men.
Nightshade is belladonna, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. So, so this is a compilation vid here, and of course,
copywritten.
Yep, here we go. So all of these here, all these videos, everything available on redonkulous.com in the sources. Feel free to check it out.
Can't play them here because there's
all these
in the back.
These stupid women in their freaking thing. I've got an idea, girls. Let's wear blue friendship bracelets. I just muted it so we can at least watch it here. Put the Aqua Tofana tattoos. Oh, sure, yeah. Wouldn't that kill you?
Well, first of all, if I don't really deal with women with an over amount of tattoos.
No.
Because one, it's temporary, and it's like a billboard of pain.
Yep.
And you don't need that in your life, gentlemen.
Yeah, what I see here is pretty much sums it up. If you're wearing a MAGA hat in public or you have a liberal wife, you might want to be careful. Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of the server class waiting on you in restaurants are young liberal women. So, and I'm sure some of them probably, turned coat and voted for Trump because he said he didn't want to tax tips. That's why Kamala stole his homework. But at the end of the day, because silence is violence and so are words, it can be seen as an attack, and they would feel totally justified in poisoning your food. It's good times. Cook at home.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah. I mean, I do most of my cooking here, so.
She loves me.
No, she doesn't. Don't ever believe that, gentlemen.
What in the holy mother of hell? This applies more to the people that we're talking about tonight than Pop Hanks here, but it's still pretty funny.
God damn.
You are a fag. You are a fag.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
You are a fag.
Damn.
Is that like CGI created or what?
Yeah, Billy Bon Bom and the AI machine is at it again.
Oh, my Lord.
Wow. Yeah, after all that ridiculousness. And of course, all the damn videos they're using. I love how on TikTok you can use all this copyrighted music all you want, and these people rake it in and become influencers. One of the stupidest terms to ever be introduced into modern vernacular. But, or should I say, we use that on YouTube. Oh, well, yeah. Now you're demonetized.
Yeah.
Now we got to take down half your shit. Yeah, we're gonna algorithmically demote you.
But we are influencers. I'm influencing men out there not to make the stupid mistakes I made, and to bust out the stupid games that women play and their stupid tricks.
Stupid tricks.
Yeah. And if most men,
not to be confused with how they make their money.
If I could get men to realize the dollar amount for everything that they do in the real world, and how math works, especially addition, perhaps maybe I can curve some stupid behaviors.
Yes. And that's really what you see here with this 4B movement. These chicks all glomming onto it.
I know it's infuriating.
It's not just infuriating. It's like, I don't even know. I feel like I'm having a Joe Biden moment. I've been assaulted with so much stupid. I feel like I can't put sentences together.
Now, I'm having a hard time with that myself.
I mean, it's the polar opposite of reality at every turn.
Yeah.
We're gonna punish men by taking our waxworks off the table and not having abortions. So
all right,
you're going to punish the pro-lifers by not having abortions. That's great.
And they come back with like, oh, well, you're taking away women's rights. What rights are we taking away from?
Every single time I have heard that uttered in my presence, I always say, really? Which ones?
Yeah.
And the only thing that they can say is abortion, to which I say that's not a right. Next.
Yes.
Like, okay, you show me where it's written in the Constitution. It's that you can murder another human being because it's not part of your plan. And then we can talk about it being a right. The left loves to think that everything is a human right except actual human rights.
Correct. Which it just blows my mind. Listen, you have no right to medical care.
No.
You don't have a right to another man's labor.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite. They thought that they could post this long tweet. Well, if we're going to force women to keep babies, we need to have free this, we need to have free that, and there were even people agreeing with it in the comments. And I was like, no. You are not entitled to free labor for a personal decision.
Exactly.
That's slavery.
Yeah. 100%.
Which the left loves, but I'm just saying, like, you cannot have it both ways, okay? It's about accountability. You choose to have unprotected sex, you choose to deal with the consequences.
Well, first of all, they got over 24 methods of birth control. They already can flush the kid up until 8 or 12 weeks in most states.
Yeah. And even the states that have the 6-week ban will still allow it for rape, incest, or if the life of the mother is in danger. All the shit that they worry about. And that's less than 5%.
They always like to hide behind the rape and incest, right?
Yeah. But that's literally less than 1% of all abortions are for that reason.
But you and I...
How many do they pretend are for that, if there is that limitation?
Yeah.
Well, first of all...
those numbers then.
As far as I'm concerned, if there's no police report, it didn't happen.
Well, first of all, mission creep. How many times do they say, well, we just want this, and 10 years later, it's something else?
Yep.
Like, yes, we want safe, rare abortions. And then it became all the time.
Yeah.
Inside.
On demand for any reason whatsoever, up until including 28 days after birth.
Correct.
In some states.
Yeah. And it's gay marriage.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm like, yeah, let them get married. They can have their share of the same misery regular people have to deal with.
And now
we're grooming kids.
Yeah. Now we want to go out now we want to tell you need to bring your kids to our parade so that we can, swing our dongs in front of their faces. Yeah. We want to come to your libraries and read to your kids. Oh, but we're not going to read to old people. No.
Ever since Dookie Howser and his fucking husband adopted some kids,
Dookie Howser.
then it became trendy, all these fags. Now, I thought a lot of guys, I thought there were various reasons guys became faggots. I thought, A, they hated their parents. B, they enjoyed rectal pain. Or C, they never wanted to have fucking kids. So now all of a sudden you've got faggots with kids. What the fuck is that about?
Well, they know they're never going to have kids, so they want yours.
All right. We have so many kids out there without parents that if they're two people that are gay and they're not idiots, they're not doing stupid stuff, and you don't flaunt it, and I don't even know, I literally don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Because guess what? Some of these kids don't have zero parents, literally have zero chances in life because of that.
Yeah.
And you're trying to adopt a kid, and they're trying to rake you through the coals for all kinds of cash.
Oh, yeah.
And climb up your ass 24/7 for 5 fucking years.
Yep. The only way to do it without any interference is to have a private adoption, which is astronomical.
Yeah.
If you want to do it through the foster care system, you literally have to agree to let the state essentially live rent-free in your home for years.
Yes.
They can show up at any time, climb up your ass, no warrants, no announcements, nothing. You can't even take the kid out of the state on a vacation without calling them first. You can't give the kid a haircut without calling somebody.
That's crazy.
I kind of get what you're saying, Pop. Maybe some of the kids are better off with a couple of fecal freaks as parents as opposed to no parents. But how many times have we seen in the past 5 years, we see stories, a couple of these homos adopt some kids
and it
they
turns
start
into a
fucking
nightmare,
molesting them and turning them out. So I'm not saying every faggot is a pedophile, but there are a lot of pedophiles that can hide behind the shield.
You are absolutely correct in
1,000%.
And those people need to get buried under the jail.
Yep.
I have a soft place in my heart for children, and if you victimize children, I'll have a really hard time not doing bad things to you.
And what do they always say in retaliation? Well, Catholic priests. Okay, let's talk about that.
Yes, let's do it.
I actually have a graph right here on my phone that I saved. The source is the Department of Education. Average yearly cases of child schmexual abuse. From Catholic priests, 211 cases. Public school employees, most of whom are Democrats, 29,000.
Wow.
So do us all a favor with that, but my Catholic priest, go fuck yourselves.
All right, now, let's be honest here.
11% of public school kids admit to impropriety by an educator.
But the Catholic Church did use their huge amount of resources and influence to cover that up for a long,
yes, they did.
Long time.
Just like the teachers' unions are using their influence to cover it up, or in the case of Drag Queen Story Hour, normalize it.
Yes, that is unforgivable.
Fuck y'all.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.